Martha and the Squirrels, a story of unexpected healing. When I first walked into the animal shelter in Los Angeles, I wasn't really sure what I was looking for. I just knew I wanted to help a dog who truly needed a second chance. That's when I saw her Martha. She was the first dog the staff showed me, but not for the reasons you might think. She's been here the longest, one worker said quietly. No one wants her. She's difficult. Martha was lying in the corner of her kennel, her eyes distant. A large, visible scar ran down her back, a physical mark of a past we could only imagine. They told me she didn't like people, didn't get along with other dogs or animals, and would likely never be adopted. But as I knelt down in front of her kennel, something happened that none of us expected. Martha slowly stood up, walked toward me, and climbed into my lap, cautious but calm, as if to say, "I've been waiting for you." In that moment, I knew. "Okay, girl," I whispered, stroking her head gently. "Let's go home." Martha wasn't your typical boxer. Most boxers are known for their joyful energy and goofy charm, but not Martha. She was withdrawn, wary of people, and deeply suspicious of other dogs. She didn't bark or growl unnecessarily. She just kept her distance. She didn't trust the world, and I didn't blame her. Building a bond with her wasn't quick or easy. It took patience, space, and consistency. But I was determined to earn her trust, even if it took years. Every day, we went on long, quiet walks through a local park, and that's when something unexpected happened, something that would change her life forever. One afternoon, as we strolled past a grove of oak trees, Martha suddenly stopped and sat beneath one of them, high above. Squirrels darted through the branches. Most dogs would bark or try to chase them, but Martha just watched, completely still, totally calm. This became a pattern. Every time we walked through the park, she would stop under that same tree over time. The squirrels began to notice her. They crept down a little further each day, testing her reactions. And to my amazement, Martha never moved, never lunged, never barked. One day, a squirrel came all the way down to the ground and slowly approached her. It was close enough to touch her paw. I held my breath, but Martha simply looked at it not with fear or aggression, but with something softer, maybe curiosity, maybe even kindness. From that day forward, everything changed. The squirrels began to recognize her. They would gather around her as she sat patiently, sometimes brushing up against her, sometimes placing a tiny paw on hers as if in greeting. It became a ritual one Martha looked forward to with childlike eagerness. Every day, she would pull me toward the tree, tail wagging, eyes bright. Her demeanor started to shift. She was no longer just surviving, she was coming alive. What amazed me most was that this strange friendship with the squirrels didn't just bring her joy, it seemed to heal something inside her. She started warming up to people. She wagged her tail when I came home. She even began to tolerate and eventually play with another dog we often saw at the park. That dog is now her best friend. Watching Martha transform has been one of the most humbling experiences of my life. She went from being a dog no one wanted a dog labeled as broken to a loving, gentle companion with a sparkle in her eyes. All it took was time, trust, and a few tiny, unexpected friends. Her story reminds me that healing doesn't always happen the way we expect. Sometimes, it takes a quiet moment under a tree. Sometimes, it takes the bravery of a squirrel. But most of all, it takes someone who refuses to give up on love. If Martha's story moved you, I invite you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We share real stories like this, stories of second chances, resilience, and the quiet power of kindness. And if you're considering bringing a pet into your life, whether it's a dog like Martha or something more exotic, please do your research, connect with professionals, and make sure you're ready to provide the love and care they deserve. Because every animal deserves a chance to heal. Every soul deserves to be seen, even the quiet ones hiding in the corner.